so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
These players are on the last year of their contract. You can start 4 with preset contract offers.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn.
Words alone can't stop a losing streak. If it were that easy, every coach would do it. Words do, however, lead to actions, and somebody needs to lead them back to winning football.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got. Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 2 twin, on me Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. This be hate, no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On op pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This fire air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220, I'm in Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. On the Falcons sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be close to a first down, but he's not going to get there. It nearly worked out. Instead, they turn it over on down.
42-yard line.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and
on third down, Penix. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down.
On the give, it's Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
From the gun, here is Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin. Quarter.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On fourth down, on comes the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And that one runs out of steam. Off the... 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. P.J. Wama gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. From the gun, on third down, here's Penix. That one taken in by London.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
so they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Play action. It's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Here's a third and 10. To throw is Penix. That is caught side of the end zone. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. Great.
Ready up. Black swap. Here we cut.
They'll go. Young. That's incomplete.
Here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Lots of space past the 45. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
the ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
45, wide.
Here's Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Walker on the coverage.
The fair catch here. Called for and made. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory away from home in the division. peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Wow, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't be so.
Like the lighthouse keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that frog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guy's one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Come on, set, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready, hut.
They are on again with Hubbard. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Young working from the gun. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead right away. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
You know, I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Set, ready.
Hubbard runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the... From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
May now from the gun. Drops. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Give on third to Gibson. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. This one from an even 40 yards out. Charging down the middle, and they block it! Now this is picked up inside the 35. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. May not have throw on third. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal.
Here we go, set. 52 boom. Set,
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Or give up the middle to Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
On second down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
From the gun, it's May. Puts this underneath. It's Gibson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good. 4 on Patriots. First down.
Here he goes on the bootleg. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, We're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you can take a risk like that. A huge sack for this defense.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
A 32-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10, Young. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Finding room at the 30. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Panthers pushing to get within range for a game winner. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
33, yellow. Ready.
Hubbard again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Down. Cut.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They'll run for it. Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That ball is out. Young lost it. And they jump on top. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This 32 yards out on the right hash. That one is good. And they're going to... Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does him no good. They gotta go for broke here. Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
It's intercepted! That will do it! J.C. Horn to pick it off. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl, ever since you laid eyes on me.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Teteroa McMillan. He'll make the catch on the Sluggo route, and he is gone. The Panthers are into the win column after 3 defeats to start the year. They get the victory here. Next up, we got a couple of heavyweights in the AFC. A lot of folks were looking forward to this one. Ravens, Chiefs in KC. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. This will wind up a touchdown. The Ravens are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Kendrick Bourne. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Broncos bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They go play action for Lawrence. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Evan Byard. And the Bears are going to get the football here as their own 38-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Back at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. He gets free. And he's gonna bring this one back the distance. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown Jaguars. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception, and now Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
DeAndre Swift, the intended target. Third down coming up. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Williams. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2.
So after one, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 12 to go.
Hey.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now on second down. Now he'll run. And he's into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And He goes up top, looking for Komet. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover. On down.
Hey, go! Go! Son, son.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Now he takes off. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Here we go, son. Son, think right.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Hey, Lions. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up fourth and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
30 left.
Now here's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Rogue Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Hey, easy. Route. That's on his hunt.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence working his way out left. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So these are the growing pains. You hear people talk about it all the time, like you roll a quarterback out there in his rookie year, and you're going to have some ups and downs, and it's the decision-making that they want to see continue to get better, because even though he avoids the sack, he puts the ball in harm's way and ends up going the other way.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, Lawrence moving to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now Lawrence forced to his right. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here, another run by Smith. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like you're
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, we're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And it's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. I-had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
On third down, here's Swift.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
At this point, Mike, you have to ask, I mean, what else could go wrong for this group? I mean, they're just trying to get something going, get some points on the board, and even that doesn't work out.
That's caught downfield by Hunter. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Flushed to his left. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning. Throwing on second down, Williams. A throw downfield, caught by Burton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Eric Murray. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now ETN. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On the ground, here's ETN. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
Hey, Rob. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And this is going to be no good, but penalty flags come raining in. This could very well be a roughing call. Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. And this was as good as it gets. All three phases of the game in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.
I had a dream, I had a vision.